By a show of hands, how many of you attended an honor study abroad in Spain? Woo! How many went to France? I think we got a contingent right there. How many in Italy? There's another contingent. And then anyone who went to Jamaica? And how about the Peruvian Amazon? Okay. Sharon's been everywhere. So as I stated, my name is Heidi Marcelo Calero, and I wanted you to know I am also an Honors College alumni. I graduated in 2001, and during my time, the Honors College was one of the most important experiences that I had at FIU. In fact, it was my deciding factor to attend the university, and it was April 30th. I have to make that decision, which maybe a few people in here did. Do I go to UM? Do I go to FIU? So it's like, which school? I'm staying home, I know that. So what school am I gonna go to? And by coincidence, that day they had an honors college event in order to get students to come to the school. And I attended the event, and they bring up all these pictures, and they give me everything about the Honors College Study Abroad program in Spain. And I had a very conservative Cuban father, okay, which was, you're not going anywhere, you're staying home. And I was like, okay. I convinced him that I can do whatever I wanted over the summers. So this is happening. This is happening right now. Sorry. So really, because of not just the study abroad program, because I will admit I loved the interdisciplinary nature of the Honors College. I thought it was fabulous that I would be able to take courses with those that were in medicine, as well as those that were in architecture, and myself that was in more of the liberal arts, political science. We all know it just leads to one thing, law school. So, it was good to have an experience where I was able to share ideas, talk out, and as we all know, honors is all about communicating what is your perception, what is your inference from what you are currently studying. And I really love that about this college. And I've had, since then, my nieces have attended other honors programs in other state universities. And I've got to tell you, I still feel that the Honors College at FIU is a distinct and impressive animal. No other school has what we have here, which is, it almost feels like another program. When you do honors, it's like another degree. Whereas in all these other schools, it just felt, well, I'm doing harder math, I'm doing harder English, and it didn't give the sense of community. And that sense of community, it's felt throughout the entire honors college, but it's felt best in the study abroad program. The friendships that I made while I was on study abroad, it's been 11 years. I don't like to admit it too much. But the friendships that I made 11 years ago are still alive and well. In fact, I just saw one of those friends 3 days ago, and my son and her daughter went trick-or-treating together. So it's just, that kind of bond that you make because you were together sharing an experience for 4 weeks, it really doesn't go away. So for you two tables that have bonded so strongly, I really hope that for you guys, you make the lifelong friendships that I was able to make as well. And honors wasn't the only experience I had at FIU. I had many group experiences at FIU. I was part of the debate society. I was part of Model United Nations. So there were a lot of groups that I went and traveled with. But nothing was as important to me in forming my FIU experience as was the study abroad program. So moving on. This evening, it is therefore very special to me, as you can imagine. It's now my pleasure to welcome Dr. Leslie Northrop, Dean of the Honors College, to the podium.